Welcome everyone, it's Todd Costello from Remax Center Realty. It is December of 2024, time for the monthly value message. This month I just want to touch briefly on the topic of residential property value. For active buyers and sellers coming into the spring of 2025, it's just a mindset that I want to share. So there's two parts to it. The first thing I do as a realtor, whether I'm working with sellers or buyers, is we have to develop what's called indicated fair market value. And that's where we start. Indicated fair market value means before we take action, before we list your home for sale, but as we're developing an offer to submit if you're a buyer, what does the market data tell us? What is the last 6 months in the market been doing? How much inventory is there? What's the demand rate? What are other similar homes have been selling for? How do the photos of that property compare to your property's condition or the property that you're going to offer on? So that's indicated fair market value, and we have to begin there to develop our strategies, our expectations. Then we go from indicated fair market value to develop your list price, or for a buyer to develop the terms of your offer, and ultimately everyone ends up at actual fair market value. That's where we finish. And I've always defined fair market value, actual fair market value, is what a qualified buyer is willing to pay in a reasonable amount of time. That's where everyone's going to end up. As an example, and I tell sellers this all the time, if what we strategize, if the indicated fair market value that we come up with for your home, and we take action on that, we list your home at what was indicated, what we felt the indicated fair market value was, and a certain amount of time goes by and a qualified buyer doesn't agree with us, well then we're probably wrong. Our indicated number was probably off because we've exposed it to the market, it's professionally unveiled, and buyers are not responding. So we have to then always be ready to adapt our indicated fair market value number to the probable actual fair market value number. So it's just a simple mindset this month that I think for people that are going to take action in 2025, you need to understand you start with indicated. You have to have your own view, your own plan, but ultimately, when a property is exposed to the open market, actual fair market value is where it's going to end up. And again, that's defined as what qualified buyers are willing to pay in a reasonable amount of time. And reasonable has a definition as well. We look at the average days on market for properties in that market segment that your property is going to be or that you're making the offer in. So if you're not selling in an average amount of time, then you're probably above fair market value. So just a mindset, it's very important going into 2025. You want to align with an agent that has a fundamental understanding of the difference between indicated and fair market value. Second thing, the quick links this month. Look, it's the holidays. Whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's Christmas, or whatever you celebrate in your home in the month of December, hopefully you take some time to relax, take a deep breath. And I've got some fresh air quick links this month. You know, maybe we're going to have some big meals, maybe a few cocktails. Get some fresh air. Give yourself that gift this year. For any other information you're looking for, you could always find it at toddcostello.com. Reach out anytime, and I will see you next year.